latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a bit of a kind of review video on a new product from Dometic. So with me here I've got the Dometic K9 80 awning. So essentially it's a dog tent or dog awning designed so you can kind of take them away, give them something kind of next to your awning, very in keeping, very fitting, quirky but still quite practical. You know, it gives them a home, their own little home away, so you can keep them outside if you really wanted to as well. Now, there's a lot of great big thought gone into this product, to be perfectly honest with you. It's designed to kind of match your sort of domestic or camper awnings. It's made from a kind of polycotton material, so it's a breathable fabric, making sure that, you know, it's not going to get kind of too hot for the dog inside. And what you've also got as well is you've got a really kind of robust kind of ground sheet built into it. So it's, again, a lot of thought and effort's been put into it. Inflatable, so it's quick and easy to pitch, as I'm about to show you now. So what I'll do probably first, if I peg the main kind of four corners out of the actual tent, just to get it nicely secured. That way, when we come to finally inflate it, it's all done nice and neatly. It's got a single inflation point, so again, simple to pitch, as kind of the domestic awnings can be. But it's very easy to pack away, as again we're going to show you kind of towards the end of this video. Now you've got kind of a Boston style valve located at the back of the tent, so it's going to kind of feed that in initially. So that's just a little screw thread right at the back. Inside we've got a PVC ground sheet, so it's a really nice strong heavy duty ground sheet, which actually can be detachable as well, so you can zip it out. So if you don't want necessarily anything in there, you don't want to put a dog bed in there, or you just rather be in kind of a grass section, you know, that can also work. So it's quite flexible and surprising kind of how much, because it's obviously all handmade, there's a lot of kind of detail goes into it, hence kind of reflects in the price. Admittedly, I'll say it's not the cheapest item, but you kind of get kind of the idea of the functionality of it. There's a lot of mesh built into it as well. A manual pump is an optional extra, mostly because if you've got an inflatable dog tent, there's a good chance you've got a deflatable awning, so you can always just utilise the pump from that. It also means it keeps the pack weight and size down a little bit more. So the overall size of the dog tent itself is 80 centimetres wide by 1 metre 20 long by 80 centimetres in height. And it's pretty much one size fits all, depending if you get a dog in as well. So we can see we've got a nice front door here. That's the beautiful kind of PVC polycotton or TC fabric. So you can kind of roll that up, and there's mesh throughout it on the side. So you've got two solid, we'll call it two normal walls, where you can again roll up the kind of external covers, and then behind it there's mesh basically built into it, and then you've got two kind of doors. So one on the front, as we can see here. So again, you can have breathability, so you have almost an airflow throughout the whole of the tent if you really wanted to. And one on the side as well, so that's also a door. Wrong side, apologies. This side's the door. Yeah. But so that will be the solid mesh panel on this side. I mean, if you ever hold husbands in the doghouse, you can always pop them in here as well, to be fair. It's big enough to fit a person in, just about. Not going to get a good night's sleep, admittedly. But even so. So there's no additional storm stress. It's quite solid as it is, actually. A little canopy as well, so the rain's not necessarily going inside if you have the front door kind of open. But you've certainly got the mesh, like I said, built in all around it. So it should retain them, they shouldn't get out. Then you've got this kind of lip, and then again there's a zip located all around the base, so you can remove that if you really wanted to as well. But we'll see if the dog wants to get in. Arch, come in. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? Go on. In you go. You lie down? You lie down? Yeah, there you go. It's not too bad, was it? It comes with its own little carry bag. You've also got additionally with it It's additional kind of straps. So if you wanted to transport it for any means, you can basically clip these on, use them as handles, and then suddenly you can transport it across. So that's included. You just kind of attach those, detach those as you see fit. But I think it's a quirky, nice little idea. Admittedly, it's not going to be for everyone, but I quite like the concept of it. I think it's quite cute. And like I said, you can probably get big enough to kind of get one person quite nice and neatly in here if you really wanted to. Also, it's kind of a waterproof kind of fixture as well, which does make life a bit easier. But yeah, overall, quite quirky. But let's pick the camera up and give you a bit more of an idea around it as well. So, it's by far the smallest tent I'm going to be filming. So you can see straight in here, we've got kind of the mesh kind of sides. Look at it all around. So that's the side door which you can go into and around. And then that's kind of the internal. So you've got your own kind of internal kind of connection points. The ground sheet, as you can see here, where you've got kind of the zips, like I said, located down here. So you can obviously quite easily remove those as you see fit. All the sides have their own external covers. So you can obviously have airflow coming in, or if you want that privacy, then you could just merely zip those down as well. But yeah, quite a smart little model. Something, like I said, a bit different. If you want more information on this product, what you can quite happily do is kind of just always check the link below this. It'll give you a bit more better idea about kind of the prices and more sort of thing, pack sizes, pack dimensions, the weight of it internally as well. So it kind of gives you a bit more of an idea as well as the price, more importantly, which is the only one to look at. But I think, yeah, like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. It's not necessarily cheap, I will say that, but it's something a bit quirky. It's got in there as well. And something I think that as a product, I think it has got its place for those people who want, well, dogs are like part of the family anyway, so I can certainly see, you know, being quite popular in kind of for dog shows, things like with the windbreaks as well. So yeah, something a bit different, which is always quite nice to sort of talk about and see. Certainly we'll probably have one at our indoor display show, just because it's such a sort of talking point and a feature point as well, even though maybe not it's everyone's cup of tea. Overall, that's kind of our little video review on the K9, as in the K and a number 9, 80 awning for dogs.